LA Knight comes face to face with Roman Reigns in a contract signing segment on SmackDown. We're going to talk about this and more on this week's episode of Weekly Roundup. So first, what happened on Monday Night Raw? The Judgment Day, of course, kick off the Raw for the first time, and they get interrupted instead of the other way around. And Cody is not happy about losing the titles last week, so Damian Priest challenges him for a match at Crown Jewel, and Cody Rhodes accepts. This leads to an all-out brawl as Cody is targeted and potentially injured. Now, after an amazing opening tag team match to kick off the wrestling action on WWE Raw, the New Day was able to defeat the Alpha Academy. Massive win for the New Day. And now, after a great NXT Women's title defense in a hard-fought battle, Becky Lynch is able to retain her championship against Indy Hartwell. Contract signing for the Fatal 5-Way match for the Women's World Championship at Crown Jewel goes completely haywire after a brawl occurs between all competitors except for Mommy, who was standing at ringside letting her opponents tear each other apart. Now we have Giovanni Vinci not being able to overcome DIY's own Johnny Gargano, as Gargano was able to get the victory in their matchup on Raw. Now we have Logan Paul returning to the Red Brand, and he hypes up his match with Rey Mysterio with Dominic Mysterio by his side, future tag team in the making, who knows. He then rekindles the Summerslam match with Ricochet and asks Samantha Irvin to announce his name again, which prompts Ricochet to attack him and Dom to defend his fiance's honor. Ricochet attacked him and Dom, and he was trying to stick up for Samantha Irvin. I think he did a pretty good job, and I think this is going to be a nice little wave of momentum for Ricochet. Now, after a good quick match, Nikki Cross and Natalya could not get the victory after their bout with the women's tag team champions Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. Also to be noted, Nikki Cross left in the middle of the match. Her mind was completely gone. So now after having a brutal matchup, Sami Zayn comes short and fails to beat the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre after receiving assistance from Rhea Ripley. Is this seeds being planted that Drew's going to join the Judgment Day? This seeds being planted that he was just lying all along, and that he's actually an honorary member of the Judgment Day, like Sami Zayn was an honorary Uso? Who knows? Will he be able to win against Seth Rollins at Crown Jewel for the World Heavyweight Championship? This may be Drew's time. If not, it's going to be a broken Drew. Now, after amazing effort put up by Akira Tozawa, he was not able to overcome the spectacle that is Big Bronson Reed. He tried his best, but after that tsunami, after that jump off the top rope, it was done for Akira Tozawa. And after assistance from his Judgment Day brother Finn Balor, Damian Priest gets the win over main event Jey Uso. And after the match, they attempt to attack Jey, but an injured Cody basically hops down to help him, and Cody is able to get the advantage over Damian and Finn. This man is turning into Super Cena for real. He's like nothing's gonna stop him. He sat there and he fought Brock Lesnar even when he had an injured arm, and now he's sitting there fighting with an injured probably leg. So I mean, what is Cody Rhodes not going to do at this point? He's becoming Super Cena. But next, what happened on Friday Night SmackDown? What a contract signing between Roman Reigns and LA Knight. And there's one particular part that I want to show you right now. What in the world got into the mind of LA Knight to make him think he could interrupt the Tribal Chief's entrance? I mean, my gosh. And of course, he also he couldn't just leave it at interrupting the Tribal Chief's grand entrance. He couldn't even get his pyro out. But this dude sat at the head of the table and asked Roman to acknowledge him. I mean, like, he really has lost his mind. Roman is gonna smash him at Crown Jewel. Maybe. But, of course, in WWE fashion, this contract signing ended in an all-out brawl, resulting in Jimmy Uso going through a table. And let's point out, Jimmy Uso is comedy gold. If you haven't seen that backstage segment, I want you to go look at that. There was one part of that segment that had me cracking up. And it was this part right here.
You gotta handle him tonight. Tonight is this thing? Yes, tonight. I'm on the injured reserve list. I can't do nothing. You know what? I'm off the injured reserve list. I can do something.
Now we have the Street Business getting a massive win over the LWO after Carlito leaves to help Rey Mysterio after Logan Paul attacked him backstage. And after a quick matchup, Women's Tag Team Champion Chelsea Green comes just a little bit short, and Shotzi was able to get the pinfall in that matchup. Now we have John Cena saying that Crown Jewel isn't just a must-see, it is a must-win for him. But Paul Heyman comes out and he says that John Cena can't win his match against Solo, who then sneaks an attack on the 16-time world champion. Now, after an amazing athletic spectacle of a match, Dragon Lee is able to get a great victory over Cedric Alexander. Now we have Bianca Belair coming out and saying that she's getting her rematch against Io Sky for the WWE Women's Championship, and she's starting her battle next week by facing Bayley. And after a massive main event, Jimmy Uso versus LA Knight ends in a win for the megastar. And that's not an insult, that's just a fact of life. Yeah. And he also gives a BFT to the Tribal Chief himself, Roman Reigns. LA Knight ended the show standing strong, standing tall. And are we going to see a new undisputed champion in our future? We are less than a week away from Crown Jewel, and I can't wait to see what's in store on Raw tonight, because it's anybody's game. We know whose game it is. It's LA Knight's game. With everybody saying LA Knight, yeah. Word is better than in the outro, were you? But with that being said, please make sure to like, please make sure to subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video. And who knows what's going to happen tonight? Who knows what's going to happen on the go home shows on Raw and Smackdown this week? And who knows who's going to be walking out of Crown Jewel as champion. So, always remember, Jesus loves you and so do I. And we'll see you next time on a brand new episode of Weekly Roundup.